What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Just thought I'd show off some things that I've gotten in the last week and a half. I guess first off, we'll start out with eBay and whatnot. I picked this up. This is by the Federal Knife Company. It's a 2-blade sleeve board. Haven't cleaned it up at all yet, but pretty good condition. I believe this is from the 30s or 40s, so that's pretty awesome. I picked up another Rough Rider tater skin. This is just a small lockback, but it's a great little knife. I love all these tater skins. I love that burlap kind of micarta. This one, the seller said it was a case, or not a case, I'm sorry, a Camillus. I think number 13. Easy open jack. Now, the blade's got a decent amount of wear, but it says Camillus nowhere on this knife. So whether or not it is actually a Camillus, I don't know. Nice looking old knife, regardless. It does have a couple chunks taken out of the bone right at the easy open there on each side, but that's all right. And these are from Whatnot. This is a Imperial. Let's see, where's the main blade? Again, I haven't cleaned this up at all yet. That's an Imperial. It's kind of a camp knife, but it's unlike any camp knife I have ever had. Let's see if this... Yeah. Oh. Yep, that one's tough. So you see it's got your main spear point. It's got a spade blade almost. It's got a pruning blade. It's got your cap lifter, screwdriver. This is a can opener. It just needs some oil. And you got a punch. And then you got a corkscrew. It says Matterhorn on it. Looks like a picture of a mountain. Don't know what any of that means, but I have never seen a camp knife with a hawkbill blade, a spade blade, and a main blade. So I thought that would be a great addition to my Imperial collection. And then another first for me, this is a Tech X, which unintentionally, this ties into another knife that we're going to see today. So this is Case's kind of modern line. Tech X. I've never had one before. I like the fact that it's a backlock. Not assisted. But it's a pretty decent blade. And up until this point, I thought Tech X was also made in the USA. But it is indeed China. Which, whatever. A lot of good knives come out of China. So, with that being said, let's get into Brother Ryan, RH Blade and Shade. Now we did a swap a while ago, and he said he wanted one of his knives back, and so we swapped one of our knives back to the original owner. I made a couple purchases with him and a couple of other trades as well, but what I want to dig out first to coincidentally tie into that Tech X knife is a Tech X knife. Now, it gets crazier. This is the exact baby brother to what I bought on Whatnot. What are the chances of that? Completely unplanned. They both came on the same day. It's just, that's wild. This little guy, I can already tell you, is going to get his little pocket clip deleted. And that is going to be a 5th pocket carry right there. I like that little knife. So that's one from Brother Ryan. Another one from Brother Ryan. He told me this was his first Spyderco ever, and that he wanted it to go into good hands. This is a Tenacious. My first Tenacious ever. Never had one. Probably because I'm not a big pocket clip guy. But look at the earth tones on that, on them handle scales. That is beautiful. I love that. I'm absolutely going to carry that. And while we're on Spyderco, this thing's a pocket machete. This is the Persistence. That's a good sized knife. I got a good sized sandwich clamp. Let's see if I can flick it. Oh. Oh, so close. Look at that bad boy. I mean, that is a gigantic knife. That's probably going to go into camping gear or a bug out bag or something of the like. But wow, that is a big blade. And I will oil that up so I can, oh God, so I can flick it. She's a little stiff. So there's another one from Ryan. Now, let's see. All right. Now, I talked about we swapped one of our knives back to the original owner. So I sent him back his Sodbuster Jr. in, I believe it's antique jigged bone. And he sent me back my PAL cutlery. Somebody said that this is a World War II Navy Admiral's utility knife. Try and get in on the tank stamp. She's old. She's got the easy open. She's got it all going on. Look at that bone handle. Nothing beats that vintage bone handle, I tell you. The main blade doesn't have an awful lot of snap. The secondary blade, though, snappy. But isn't that beautiful? I mean, what a absolute survivor of a knife. It is missing the bail. It was like that when I sent it to him, but and then he made this nice little slip to put it in. Look at that. Natural. Some light blue. Loving it. And then one that I bought that I've had my eye on for a while. It is indeed a buck. I paid more than a buck. What is it? Oh. I've never opened a buck knife that had all this confetti in there. You know, it's always just been the yellow box or a clamshell pack. You know, this is like almost like the Kaiser that I opened. You know, it's like a little party in a box. Look at her go. So there's that. But look at this. Would you just look at it? Look at her go. green, black, silver, clippy things, studly stuff. Look at her. Wow. S30V steel. And to compare it, to a regular buck, 112. Well, there you have it. Same size and all. Just, you know, a little bit more modernist. You know, we got clippy things and we got non-clippy things. But, I really like this. This is absolutely beautiful. I've been on a big buck 110 and 112 kick lately. And, you know, I thought about doing the clamp-on studs on a couple of mine. And, you know, I don't have to on this one. So I can feel it out. See if I like it. I mean, I might end up taking the clip off of this. I don't know. I don't usually get along good with pocket clips. But, I absolutely love this. So that is all from Brother Ryan. All right. Now, me and Bubba's EDC, we did a trade. He had a live going on talking about he had some fixed blades that he'd get rid of and this, that, the other. And he showed me this this Browning, right? And I instantly recognized that handle. When I was like 16 or 17, I had a Browning knife with that handle. And I don't know where it ever went off to. It wasn't this exact knife. It was a little bit longer. But I knew I had to have it. The snap isn't doing snappy things anymore, unfortunately. It's been booted off of the Snapchat. But I do remember mine having this beautiful basket weave sheath. Very thick, heavy duty sheath. Just a brute of a knife. And so I hit him up and we made a trade. See right there, Browning USA. These were actually made by Camillus. She needs a little cleaning up. That's fine. This is going to be a lovely Skinner. And it brings back a lot of memories of carrying that gigantic heavy knife in the woods as a young kid because I didn't know any better. But Bubba did a video on our trade, and I gave him 3 Rough Riders, a Granddaddy Barlow, a Folding Hunter, and a like a buck 110 style vintage Rough Rider with some fat stag handles. But we came on that agreement, and you know, I think we're both quite happy. But yeah, beautiful knife. You don't really see them come up an awful lot. I don't know if that's because there's not many of them left out there or because everybody loves them and they're never letting them go. But I am the latter. So that was from Bubba's EDC. And then I got a package from Brother Todd. Brother Todd at Pocket EDC. Be handy. And he sent me this Canada exclusive buck 311 Kingsman. Look at that, it's kind of a leaf shape to it. Pretty cool looking knife. You know what? Why not? We're going to check it out together. A buck opening a buck. You thought that only happened up in the woods, huh? Ka-cha. Very light. Very lightweight. That's pretty cool. It's got almost a topographic kind of pattern on it there. I dig that blade shape. That's got a nice belly on it. That's a nice little knife. I dig that. I don't know why it's exclusive to Canada. They should have these down here. Todd, I'm putting in an order with you. I'm gonna need a handful of these. Well, thank you, Todd. I appreciate that. And I got to get with you. I got to figure out what I can and cannot send to you, because I'm not letting some customs agent get a knife for free. But I like that. Thank you, Todd. Well, that's what we've got going on. Some new stuff. And yeah, thanks for stopping in. And until next time, be good.